Hello, and welcome to Soulfessions. I'm your host, Molly Ray. To live a life full of joy, happiness, and connection, to connect with our most authentic self, we must be willing to confess where we are in life. I have worked through many traumatic life events, including giving birth to twins 3 months early. My healing began when I was ready to confess exactly how I was feeling and the work I needed to do to release the pain. I honored my feelings and used my loving connection with music in the healing process. Join me as I speak honestly about my journey and how you can begin your journey of healing and finding joy. It all starts with a Soulfession. Hello there, it's Molly. I hope that you are having a fantastic week, and thank you so much for tuning in with me today. Today, I'd like to talk to you about soul movement and what that looks like, what that feels like, and ways in which you can be supported on your soul movement journey. As we go throughout our lives, there are all kinds of situations and experiences that we go through. And as we go through each situation and experience, it all has to do with how our soul and how we are growing and learning and moving forward in life. And depending on the situation and the experiences that we're having, growing up and going through school and into our adulthood has everything to do with how we make choices and decisions in life. And if you have had experiences in your life that may have been traumatic or painful or hurtful, which I'm sure we all have experienced something along those lines, what happens is we take that experience and most times we internalize it. And some people just stuff the feelings down. Some people try to forget about it. Some people try to block it from their minds. While there's others who confront it and who choose to go through the emotions that may be associated with that experience. And many times we don't reach a level in our lives of choosing to feel the feelings and go through them and to heal from them until we are older and wiser. And unless we've been blessed to be in a family environment where we are taught how to cope and deal and feel feelings, this is definitely a circumstance where, most likely speaking, you will be carrying those experiences from your childhood on up until you come to the realization that it is time to let it go. Sometimes we don't even know what it is that we need to let go. Many times when we push experiences and feelings down and we stuff them, a lot of times we can lock the door and throw away the key. And I know I've talked about this some in my podcast about family secrets and how that even though we may forget something, many times we continue to feel it, or we experience other situations in our lives where it brings back similar feelings and thoughts that occurred from the situation that we stuffed down. So part of soul movement is learning to recognize those experiences in our lives that were hurtful or painful or had some kind of negative effect on us, and take those situations and feel the feelings and work through the feelings and grow from that. Because many times what will happen is those negative thoughts and feelings and experiences, they continue to show up in our lives until we are ready to heal from them. And the process of healing from these situations is not always easy, and it takes work, and it takes support from others. If you're willing to do the work, to let those feelings go, to honor those feelings and let those feelings go, it creates a release within you. And as that release goes away, it allows you to begin to feel more connected with who you are, what you want in life, and what you want your life to look like. So soul movement is such an important thing for all of us to be consciously aware of. If you are one of those people that daydream and your mind drifts and you start to think about things and you start to contemplate life and you ask yourself questions, if any of the questions sound like, what am I so afraid of? What if I do this and people won't approve? Why haven't I done this yet? I want to speak my truth, but I'm too fearful of what others will think. What if I follow my heart and I fail? I don't know what's going on with me. What if I'm not good enough? Why do I feel this way? If you are experiencing thoughts and conversations with yourself where you're thinking all of these things, of I'm not really happy, I don't really like where I'm at right now, or why do I keep attracting these people into my life? Why do I keep attracting people who keep taking from me? Or why am I the only friend? Or why can't I count on other people? You know, if you start thinking about all of these things and there's a pattern that's going on in your life, most likely, well, not even most likely, there's always a root to that. And if you can find the root of this continued behavior and experience, and you can learn to heal from that, then you will create soul movement. You will create the ability to step through the door, to step through what you no longer wish to manifest. And it will allow you to begin to create and to manifest what it is that you really want. And I talk about this a little bit in Manifest What Matters. But it's hard to manifest what matters if we have not healed the wounds of our past. So that really is what soul movement is all about. It's creating the shift within our bodies, healing those wounds that are governing our everyday choices and experiences, even if we subconsciously don't even know that we're doing that. And this is why soul movement coaching is so important to me. This is why I am a soul movement coach. It brings me great joy to be able to support clients in finding the root of what is holding them back. And it brings me great joy to watch as they are able to release painful memories and painful experiences and painful thoughts. And I do this in my soul movement coaching one-on-one sessions, which are available on my website, tuneinwithmolly.com. I sit down with my clients and we chat about some things, some patterns that they may know about already that they're not happy with or that they don't like. And I find that many times what happens is as we start to unravel these patterns, there are things that come up that they're not even aware of, or that maybe they weren't aware of at the time. And as we talk through those things, that's when things start to bubble up. The things that have been pushed so far down begin to bubble up to the surface. And as they bubble up to the surface, I utilize exercises, whether it be journaling. Sometimes I integrate some sound healing or meditation into these experiences that are bubbling up so that we can release them. And everything is individualized to the client. I connect with my guides and angels when I work with my soul movement coaching clients, and they help guide me in the direction of what the client is in need of for healing. So every single session is individualized to the client, to what your needs are, and what is going to allow you to release and move through that door and allow you to start changing your mindset so that you can truly live your best life. If this is something that resonates with you, if you're ready to create soul movement in your life, if you're ready to stop asking questions like, what is going on? Or why am I afraid to speak up? Or why am I not feeling completely connected? Or this isn't even what I want to do. Let's start working on what it is that you want. Let's start manifesting and shifting your mindset to what it is that you want. And as that healing occurs, as we create the healing through healing exercises, energy healing exercises, and energy work, you will be able to step into the person that you know you can be. You will be able to step into the person that you may not even know is there, but has been waiting to arrive since you came into this world. So if you're ready for a soul movement session, hop on to tuneinwithmolly.com. Go to my services page and book a session. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful and blessed day. Thank you for tuning in with me today. If you are enjoying the podcast, please like it and share it with your friends and family. To learn more about my soul movement coaching, sound therapy, and other services, you can visit my website at www.tuneinwithmolly.com.